Hi, I'm Terry from Waconda Boats here in Glen Elder, Kansas and Republican City, Nebraska. We're going to do a walkthrough here on the new 2017 Lund 1875 Impact Sport. We're going to have several of these in stock. It's one of our top selling models. The boat's 18 foot 9 inches in overall length, so it's just under a 19 foot boat. It's 94 inches wide as well, so there's a ton of space in it, a lot of room, and it's very stable and handles the water very well as well. To tell you just a little bit about the Impact lineup, they share a lot of the same features as the Pro Vs. It's laid out very similar to the Pro Vs, but it's more affordable. And so it's really just a lot of boats you're getting here for the money that you have to spend. And it appeals to a lot of different fishermen and boaters in general that are just looking for that tournament series type of a feel, that Pro V type of a layout that wants to spend a little less money. And so all ours in stock are gonna look like this, and they're gonna have the standard, that's the standard Shorelander trailer under it there. It's a nice painted steel frame trailer. The bunks are designed specifically for this boat's hull, so it loads very nice. It does have a swing away tongue on it as well for storing it in your garage. You can take up less space. The load guides we do put on them as well. That is an option. All ours are going to have in stock, so that aids in loading the boat in the wind. And like all Shorelanders trailers, they're Lund trailers anyway, they do come with the retractable tie downs, and they stay bolted onto the frame of the trailer, so you're never going to lose them. They're always going to be right there and handy to use, and you just put it up there, and it's kind of like a ratchet system. On the back right side of the boat, the starboard side, I'll show you this splash pan mounted ladder. Now that's a 4-step ladder, a real nice ladder, and it's not hanging off the back of the boat to get caught on any ski ropes or anything like that. And it's a handy way to get back in the boat. It telescopes down deep, so it's a plenty easy way to get in and out of the boat, and whatever the case may be, you need to get back in the boat. Now this one you'll see is with the 150 horsepower 4-stroke. We're going to stock this boat with 2 different engine options. So we'll have several of these in stock. A lot of them we're going to have in stock with the 115. This boat with the 115 actually handles very well. It'll run over 40 mile an hour with the 115, and it's sold really well with that motor as well. We also have them with the 150 for those that do want to go ahead and max out the horsepower. And so as we get inside the boat, so I'll start with the floor. All ours in stock are going to have what's called the vinyl main floor. You could buy some snap-in carpet. We could order for it to put in place real easy if you did want it. But all ours in stock are going to look just like you see it here, and that's the vinyl main floor, which makes for easy cleanup. And the rest of the boat, of course, is carpet. And then on the back casting deck, you can see there's a nice sized casting deck for one of the pedestal seats to move up here to fish off the back. Now on the starboard side, we do have a storage compartment here. That's where the cranking battery stows away. But there's also going to be quite a bit of room around that to put other stuff as well. And then your live well on the back, the aft live well on this boat is very large, 40 inches long I believe it is. There's a light in there. If you're fishing at night, you can turn on to see what you're doing. And it's just a nice sized live well. This here is completely removable if you want to take it out, but it's a way to drop into a minnow bucket if you're fishing minnows. Handy feature to have. And then on the starboard side, on the side storage, there's a large compartment here, and you can see the anchor light stowed away in there right now. There's a lot more storage here than you can really see. It goes quite a ways up the side of the boat, and I mean, you can put a lot more stuff in there than you can tell by the picture here, but it's a large compartment here on the right side of the boat, starboard side. And then on the port side, it's kind of the same thing, but only even bigger yet. And this one's actually a lockable compartment. You can put extra rods in here if you want to, or whatever you want to stow away, but it's a large compartment. It's got a bigger door on it, and it goes clear up the side of the boat here, so you can put longer rods or whatever you want to put there, and that is all lockable as well. The pedestals we put on here is another upgrade called air ride pedestals. So all ours in stock will have them. It's a nicer way you can move the seats from one base to the other a lot easier than the standard fixed pedestal. They're more comfortable, and then they adjust for height as well. So that's a nice upgrade we put with all of ours. And then when we get to the passenger side here, you have another very, very large glove box. If you can see how deep down this goes, you can put a lot of stuff in the glove box, and that's another lockable compartment. And then you have some stuff that you're easy access storage compartment here as well. And then under each console, they have the same as the Pro Vs. It's the pull-out drawers. And They're a very nice feature to have. You can pull everything out to you to get what you need. You don't have to get down on your hands and knees and dig something out of a compartment. And those are lockable drawers, and they have them on both, underneath both consoles, the driver's side as well. And when we get to the helm here, not a lot's changed here. It's a good looking dash. Everything's placed conveniently for easy access. The steering wheel tilts. All ours will have that tilt steering option. You have a slot here. This is a place to put your cell phone. You got a little bit of storage here as well for easy access. All your switches are on the dash here, handy and easy to get to, and everything's ran off that master power as well. So when we wire up your fish finders, your depth finders, we'll install them here and one on the front if you want, and everything will still be ran through this master power. So as long as you shut that off, you don't have to worry about running the battery down or leaving something left on, which is handy. And then another option we put with all of ours is the stereo option, which they changed the brand they're using this year for 2017. They're using the Kicker brand, which is a well-known brand, and it looks better on the dash as well. But it basically does the same features that your smartphone will Bluetooth right into it. And then of course you still have your USB port option here and the MP3 jack as well. And then the slot next to it's just your normal 12-volt outlet. Your main rod box, just excuse me, just like the Pro V's, is here in the center, and again that's all lockable. But it holds up to 10 rods. It holds 7-foot rods on one shelf, I believe, the bottom, and then it holds 6.5 on the top. So it holds 10 rods. They have their own individual tubes. They're not going to be getting tangled up from one rod to the next, and it's just real convenient, easy access to your rod storage, which is a nice feature. There's also an interior light in there as well. If you're fishing at night, you can see what you're doing. And those of you that put a bow mount trolling motor on these, which most of you will, your batteries for that trolling motor will go underneath the rod storage in this compartment here. And you can see that it's a perfect spot to put the trolling motor batteries. It helps plane the boat out faster. It disperses the weight where you need it, and it's not taking up storage anywhere else in the boat. And then down below that, we'll put your onboard charger as well. So the bows, we've got a very large bow, a nice sized casting deck to fish off of on the bow. Of course, you move one of your pedestal seats up here as well to fish off of. And I'll start on the port side here. Your main storage compartment. It's a very large compartment. It goes back in there quite a little ways. You can put a lot of stuff in here. It's nice and deep. You can see right now we've got the travel cover in there. So all ours in stock this year, we already included the travel cover. It seemed like all the ones we were selling in the past, we ended up ordering for it anyway. Everybody was wanting it, so this year all of ours in stock are already going to have that included. They're a real nice cover. They started last year. They're a real nice cover. You don't have to mess with the snaps anymore. They use a clip system that goes in the track that runs on the whole outside of the boat, and they use a strap tension system as well, so you don't have to put pulls in the cover anymore either. So it's just a lot better deal. It's a lot more convenient. It's a lot easier to go ahead and cover the boat. And it travels down the road real nice as well. And now on the other side here, the starboard side in the very front, you have another large compartment, and you can fit a lot of stuff in there as well, whether it be anchors, tackle boxes, you name it, life jackets. And then right behind that you have a bow live well, and it's a very large live well for the bow. Good sized bow live well. Again, there's a light in there as well if you're night fishing. And then the very front also has quite a little bit of storage. And this goes clear to the front of the boat. So there's just a lot of storage in this boat. It's laid out real similar to the Tournament Series Pro V's, you could say. Everything's located in basically the same spots, and it's a more affordable option. So if anybody has any questions, I think I pretty well summed up the 18 Impact. If anybody has any questions at all, or if I missed anything, please give us a call, or our emails and our phone numbers are on our website, wacondaboats.com. Thank you.